Down.
Good half, team.
Great half.
Let's go. Danny, hey, you going crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Danny going crazy right now.
Danny.
Yeah.
It's the team vibe. The team vibe is good.
Oh, I see you, Danny.
Let's go, Chris.
No way.
No, sir.
Hey, tremendous.
The snatch block.
Where the foul at?
Way to help on
Post
that
defense
corner.
is incredible.
Yeah, good pass.
Play ball.
To the wing.
Yeah,
For three.
We get it back. Oh, thank you.
I'll switch you.
Yeah, I'll stay. I'll get higher on that day.
Always a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City, and the Nuggets will look to use it as they get ready to take the court. Welcome to a look at our starters for the Heat. Todd's out there with Walker Kessler. And it's D in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nuggets. And already, Coach, some teams have found their rhythm, while some others seem to be way off to start.
Well, Brian, that can be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe you've changed your system from the year before. Maybe you've changed your roster significantly. Maybe you have some guys who didn't come in as ready as they could be due to conditioning or injury. Every situation, every team has a different set of challenges.
And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. Pass to Dennis. Down low. Here's Jackson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Leonard passes to D. There's the drive. Unloads from 13. Dennis with a rebound. Knocked loose. And they're on the run. And the basket by Leonard.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Shot clock at 5. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Denver shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position. But his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
And the bucket is good.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And here we go, the Heat fast break. D can't get it to go. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Nuggets. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Leonard passes to Wade. The rebound by Jackson. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Miami in second.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Wade. Leonard outside. High post Kessler. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Wade misses. Denver in the lead. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
On the take. And he banks in the layup.
Wade. Assist from number 25.
And here is Thompson. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Good D by Kessler.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Thompson with the block. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the middle. Rebound Miami.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Leonard outside. And the layup is good off the glass. Leonard's got his second basket.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
From 9 feet out. And again, Denver no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Here's Wade. His last outing, we saw him score 13. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Now here's Thompson. He's scoreless. That shot off the mark. Here's D. Here's Leonard. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. Here's D. Lets it go from 14.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Denver calls timeout. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
And a chance here to check out some stats for him. Out to the right wing.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And here are the Heat. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Now here's Leonard. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Thompson outside. Here's Dennis. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Pass to Wade. And here's Kessler. Leonard outside. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Nuggets trail by 3. Thompson with it. Still no points. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. And the Heat with possession. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat staff. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
And the Heat making a change here. Wesley's checked in. And the second free throw is good. Will stand perhaps the best home court advantage in the league is right here in Denver, a mile above sea level.
And, Brian, they don't let you forget it. Everywhere you go, you see signs, 5,280. Sometimes they even have it on their uniforms, on the court, on signs in the locker room. They want you to know that you're at elevation and it's going to be difficult.
Fatigue is always a factor in Denver. Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Here's the waiter. The shot by Wesley, no good. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Pass to Walsh. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Miami shooting just 38% so far in this one. Here's Wesley. Here's Snow. Fades back. Connects from downtown. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Poke loose. Here's Thompson. To the paint. Here's the waiter. It's rebounded by Walsh. Nuggets trail by 5. Inside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Wesley. Defended by Thompson. Shot on the wing. Nance pulls down the board.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Now Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jackson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Pass to Wade. Here's Wesley. Shoots over Thompson. Wesley, that's good. And the Heat lead by 3.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
Yeah, and he also plays with great confidence, taking a shot there that other guys might have turned down.
Thompson's shot is off.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Wade, pass to Snow.
Denver foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him. Gray's checked in for Todd.
Snow. Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. Nuggets trail by 4. Going inside. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. 4th, the Heat.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
He's off on the first. Good on the second one. Miami leading by 3. Pass to Wade.
Nuggets foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made 1 in this one. And the first one at the line is good. Ellis is checked in for Nance.
Wade.
Good on both. And here is Thompson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Tries again. A nice shot by Walsh.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Here's Wesley. Pass to Snow.
2 minutes remaining in the
Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Jackson, the pass to Thompson. Here's Walsh. Fires for three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one. Here's Wade. He's got 5. Wesley, pass to Wade. And he lobs it up.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 2. Jackson, right side. Back to Thompson. Up top, Jackson. Over to the left wing. Puts up a 3. No, he's made 3, missed 2 now. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he makes a first. Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Nuggets trail by 3. Thompson finds Jackson. Second shot opportunity. Misses the layup. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Cray, good. And the Heat lead by 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Thompson left side, and he comes up with a bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The waiter, no good. Here's Walsh to the inside. Here's Ellis. Missed inside. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Well, their defense was incredible, wreaking havoc and coming up with steals left and right. Just a tremendous effort.
They've got Thompson, also G.G. Jackson out there. And it's Dennis in at the power forward. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Nuggets trail by 3. Thompson outside. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Here's Todd, coming off a 31-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Gray, no good. Knocks it loose. And here they come. Here's Wesley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. The Heat making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. And so he hits both. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Thompson. Over Leonard. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Jackson.
Well, that's what you want to see. A player using his height to his advantage against the smaller defender.
Here's Wesley. Another shot. Shoots over Jackson. Here's Gray. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Heat lead by 5.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Knocked away and stolen by Leonard. Pass to Wesley. Shoots over Jackson. The shot by Wesley, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
Here's Dennis. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Leonard. Nice D from Thompson. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 5-point game. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. Dennis can't hit. Heat shooting at about 34% here in this game. Here's Leonard. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Pass to Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got 8 points. Heat leading by 3. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Nance is checked in. Here's Wesley. He's got 6. And again, no good by Miami.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And stolen by Leonard. It's 2-on-1. Pass to Gray. Clock at 6. That one a little long.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Leonard. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, they've also had a great deal of second chance points tonight. Great job finding the offensive board and then converting on those extra tries.
And he can't get the first one. That's off as well, so he misses both. Miami leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Thompson against Leonard.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass. Pass to Dennis. And here's Jackson. Thompson with it. 6 to shoot. Miami grabs the miss. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Now here's Leonard. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, VA, you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Free throw drops for Leonard.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Pass to Dennis. Unloads from 13. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Nuggets trail by 5. Jackson with it. Give him 8 points now. Thompson outside. And it's good for 2. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
Miami calls timeout. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. In third, the Nuggets.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Todd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wesley. Hey, expanding his range. No good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The offensive rebound. Jackson. Thompson passes to Jackson. On the wing, Thompson. Leonard defending. Tries yet again. Wide open look. Drained it for 2 points. 12 points for him.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
Here's Wesley. He has 6. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. On the wing, Thompson. Leonard defending. Thompson passes to Nance. Over Kessler. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Wesley. Pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. To the left wing. To snap the cold streak. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Dennis controls the rebound and the putback. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Denver.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And I've also really enjoyed watching them hit the boards, specifically the offensive glass and how they've capitalized on that hustle.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Fans, please welcome to the floor your Nuggets dance team.
A big group substitution here from Miami. Now Thompson. He has 6. Pass to Walsh. Jackson surveying the D. Leonard pulls down the board.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Now here's Leonard. 9 points in the game. Here's the waiter. 4 on the clock. Deflected. And he gets it back. Fires away from way outside. D can't get it to go. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 2. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it.
Miami ball.
Miami has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's D. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
It's blocked. Feet away. It's rebounded by Walsh. Walsh has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here he goes. Good on the shot. He's got 14. The Heat shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Here's D. Pass to the waiter. Clock at 6. No good off the glass. And the Nuggets shooting just around 39% in the second quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Todd's checked in for Miami. And that one's good. The waiter. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Here's Walsh. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Leonard against Thompson. Here's Todd. It's rebounded by Walsh. Walsh has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Pass to Ellis. Misses the layup. Miami has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Blocked. 1:21 left to play in the half. Thompson, no good. Miami trailing. Inside. Here's the waiter. And it's rejected. To the paint. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Snow. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. The Nuggets making a switch here. 51 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
He's 0 for 2 at the line in this one.
At the line for your Nuggets, Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And he sinks the second. 41 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Snow. Shot clock at 6. Wade, the pass to Leonard. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Walsh has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Here's Wade. Lets it go from 14. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Nuggets on top, leading by just 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They stayed within arm's reach in that opening period. 5 points, their largest deficit. Remember, they trailed after 1, but a great second quarter gives them a 2-point lead at the break. And, Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Denver?
They put a big effort into rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
And, Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
The main reason they're not winning this game is their three-point percentage. Shooting 30% on that many attempts is not a recipe for success. They need to find a way to get more open looks, and not just from behind the arc.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Heat shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Todd. He's out there with Walker Kessler. And it's D in at the 3 spot.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Team foul. At the line for 2, Dennis.
And he drops the first. Hits both from the stripe. Here's Leonard. Pass to D. 6 on the shot clock.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Wesley, he's checked in for Miami.
In for the Heat, Wesley.
Leonard against Thompson. 6 to shoot. Jackson left side. No luck on that one. Jackson's gone 4 of 12 from the floor. Here's Wesley. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Wesley's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. On the wing, Thompson. From the top of the key, Miami grabs the miss.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Ooh, Thompson with the block. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
Looking to get back on track. It's good. Leonard's got 11.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Here's Dennis. He has 6.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Leonard for 3. Leonard can't get that one to fall. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Jackson. Thompson with it. That's tipped. Here's Wade. He has 7. Buried from 15 feet out. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Thompson outside. Pass to Jackson. Rebound Miami. Todd's got 5 rebounds in the game. Leonard passes to Wesley. Clock at 6. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. The Nuggets, number 1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you'd love to lead the league in.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
For your very own Denver Nuggets dancer.
Rizz checked in for Leonard.
All right, everyone. That was your Denver Nuggets dancers. Let's make some noise.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. Pass to Wade. Here's Wesley, defended by Thompson. Kessler passes to Wade. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the Heat misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Wade. Denver getting their last shot to go. Todd passes to Wesley. Pass to Wade for the lead. Sends it home from three-point land. Wade's got 12 points in the game. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 7. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Well, they had a chance for the lead right there, but we're all evened up.
Todd passes to Kessler. Here's Wesley. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. With the fadeaway. He gets it in there. He's got 9.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
The Heat have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Wade, pass to Kessler. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Denver calls timeout. Nance, he's checked in for the Nuggets. The Heat making a switch here. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Tipped away. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Denver Nuggets. On Sunday, the New Orleans Pelicans come to town. And then Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio, going up against the Spurs.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, that's a contest that I'm keeping my eyes on. Early on, you'd love to see games like that one. Should be a game full of interesting matchups.
The Nuggets trail. Pass to Dennis. Nance outside. Now here's Thompson. 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Dennis. And again, it's Denver missing. The Heat have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Gray. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And now a 4-point Heat lead. Thompson outside. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul. Shooting for Miami.
First free throw is good. And Denver making a change here. Ellis is checked in. Miami making a switch here. Both good from the line that time. Nuggets trail by 6. On the wing, Thompson. 7 points in the game. Boy, he hasn't been able to capitalize on his chances at the line. Only making 1 free throw. That free throw is good from Thompson.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
That one's no good. Heat leading by 5. Here's D. He's got 6. Pass to Gray. Here's D. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point land. The waiter, no good. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Thompson left side. Down low. Ellis. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Here's the waiter. Tries to break his ice. Denver grabs the miss. Nance has got 4 rebounds now. Jackson outside. The 3. Snow grabs the board. Snow's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's D. Uses the glass to finish the layup. D's got 8 points.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they left their defense in the locker room when they came back out.
Jackson outside. No good on the shot. Miami leading by 5. Pass to Wesley. Over Thompson. The shot by Wesley, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. That one goes in. 10 points for him. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Snow. Here's the waiter. Here's Wesley, defended by Thompson. The shot by Wesley, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Thompson attacking with the floater. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Jackson outside for the tie. Snow grabs the board. Snow's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Nuggets trail by 3. And he drives in. Here's Jackson. And it's hauled in by Gray.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. A different look for Denver. Jokic is checked in for Nance. And Walsh is subbed in for Ellis. And Miami with a change here, too. Leonard's checked in for Wesley. Now here's Thompson. 10 points for him. Here's Jokic. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Heat leading by 4. Pass to Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. 1:52 left to play in the third quarter here. Leonard pulls down the board.
This is not what they need from him this quarter. He is way off.
Here's Gray. They get it back. Leonard can't get it to go.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
The waiter pass to Snow. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's his first personal.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
At the line for the Heat, Snow. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Nuggets trail by 4. .59 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Miami making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
In for the Heat.
Leonard against Thompson. Leonard outside. Pass to Snow. Stolen by Jokic. Thompson outside. Takes it inside. Jackson on the wing. Give him 8. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the lead. Rebound Miami. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to D. Releases from 15. Denver grabs the miss. Thompson fires from way outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Heat out in front, up 1. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Pass to Jackson. To take the lead. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
Number 2, Jackson.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. The Heat shooting just around 32% from the field, setting the floor for the Heat. Walker Kessler out there with Todd, and it's D in at the small forward position. Here's Leonard, and yep, it's good. And the Heat lead by 1. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Thompson against Leonard. Here's D. Launches it. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the 2nd half.
Count it. And now a 4-point Denver lead.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Jackson attacking.
Wade.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And so Jackson nails both of them.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Leonard passes to Kessler. To halt the run. Denver grabs the miss. Dennis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thompson outside. There's the 3. Kept alive. Up and in on the layup. Dennis has got 4 points in the quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Leonard against Thompson. Right wing. And here's Todd outside. Goes back up. And Kessler lays it up and in.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Throws it up high. And out of bounds. The Heat will take it.
The defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
Heat trail by 6. Leonard outside. He shoots. He goes up again. And the nice bucket inside from Kessler. And he's now got the double-double.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's D. Leonard outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Todd. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Pass to Dennis. Over Todd. Dennis gets the bucket. Dennis has got 10 points here in the second half. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami's coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Leonard. Got a piece of it. Pass to Kessler. Here's D. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Now here's Jackson. The D's right on him. Here's Wade. From 6 feet away, off the window, it's good. The Nuggets lead by 4. Pass to Dennis. Jackson outside. It's rebounded by Wade.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Heat, Leonard taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Leonard drops them both. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Jackson. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Leonard on the wing.
Denver foul. That's his 5th personal foul. Second team foul.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Jackson, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Nuggets lead by 3. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. The shot by Todd, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Ellis's shot is off.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Jackson. And again, no good by Miami. The Nuggets lead by 3. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Jones Wade. That's his 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Jackson. Shooting 1.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
Leonard on the wing, defended by Thompson. Shot from 12, and that one hits the back iron.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Pass to Ellis. Thompson outside. 20 feet out. The putback. And another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Leonard passes to Wade. Back to Leonard. And he gets the bucket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Nuggets. 6-point lead. Looking to get it going. Count it.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And here's Leonard. Kessler up top. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for the Heat, Leonard. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
Here's Jackson. D pulls it in. D's got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard on the wing. Pass to Kessler. Rebounded by Denver. Thompson outside. Here's Dennis. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart moves to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Wade. Here's Leonard. That shot missing. And here's Denver. They're on an 11-3 run. To the paint. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Dennis. And he dunks it down.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
And so here is Miami. Denver getting their last shot to go. And again, no good by Miami. Here's Ellis. Over to the wing. Thompson outside. They get the rebound.
Miami foul. Almanza. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Denver.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. Now here's Leonard. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half. And great job to establish position and square up.
Thompson scanning the floor. Who poked away and stolen by Leonard. Pass to Wade. Shoots over Jackson. Wade, that's good. Wade's gotten 4 this quarter.
Leonard.
They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Leonard against Thompson.
2 minutes.
There's the drive over Leonard. Thompson, that's good. Thompson's got 10 points in just the second half. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Wade, defended by Jackson. Leonard outside. 5 on the clock. It's good from the top of the key. Leonard's got 21.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And here's Thompson for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Nuggets lead by 14.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Lets it fly. Denver grabs the miss. Ellis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Leonard against Thompson. And he lobs it up top. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nuggets.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Amen Thompson.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Puts up a deep 3. Kessler with a rebound. And here's Miami. Inside. Here's Leonard. Thompson with some nice D. So it's Denver now. It's a 14-point game. problem for Denver as they get the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, VA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.